Good morning, Kasting Coastal family. All right, you know what it is. It's time to get out here and do some wave fishing. Back in the same area I was the last week and a half or so. Been having success there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So we're gonna give this a shot, see how it does. The water's a little dirty. It's not as clean as I would like it, and that's due to the rain that just moved through yesterday. Got a lot of rain on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Moved through yesterday. Did clear up yesterday evening. It's beautiful this morning. So we'll see how it goes. Conditions are wind 5 to 10 out of the west, transition to the northwest. Tide, it was pretty much dead low when I got out here, so it's just starting to come in, and it's going to start moving here real good in the next hour. So that'll be good. There'll be some good moving water. The things you're looking for, right? I'm always preaching tide, bait, structure, okay? Always trying to find those things, and if you can kind of put those together, your success, your chance of success goes way up, right, guys? So let's keep that in mind as we're out here wade fishing and looking for some place to jump out there on the beach. All right, guys, let me get to it. He's running, whatever this is. Ooh. Whatever this is fast. He's running all over. Now he's coming right. This might be a ladyfish. What is this? Oh, boys and girls. Boys and girls. I'm letting it drag out. I was not expecting that, boys and girls. Holy mackerel. Holy Toledo, guys. It's a speck, but he's foul hooked. Okay, he's not as big as I thought he was, but he's still a really nice speckled trout, and he was acting really silly and crazy. But that's a big old girl. That's a big old girl. Ooh. That's gonna go 19. It's gonna go 19 to 20. Look at that thing there, guys. Look at that tank there, boys and girls. Look at that tank there, guys. It don't want to give up. Trying to get her, but it just does. Look at the yellow mouth on that thing. Look at the. She's feisty, man. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty, y'all. Look at that big old girl right there. My goodness. That's a big, beautiful speckled trout. I'm guessing she's gonna run 19 and a half. I don't think she's a 20. What a beautiful, beautiful fish, guys. This is why I do this. Man, I didn't know what. All right, guys, we're hooked up. First cast. Good morning. Woo-hoo-hoo. Kasting Coastal, baby. Like I said, just tune in. Just tune in. didn't take long. Look at that fatty, guys. It piled in here. You gotta be kidding me. Smoked it, guys. Absolutely smoked it this morning. This front moving in. Come on over, big dogs. All right, guys, hooked up on another nice fish. The bite is hot right now, guys. The bite is extremely hot right now. Feels like another nice speckled trout, I'm pretty sure. The way it's, yep, another beautiful speckled trout. Bite has been on, my friend. Ooh, another chunk. Another chunk, guys. One of them mornings. Don't ever let them tell you Ocean Springs, Mississippi doesn't produce beautiful, beautiful speckled trout. But they're lying to you. You just gotta know what you're doing. Flat out lying to you. Got him barely hooked though. Look at that, guys. Big fat speck. Big fat spit chunk. That's another chunk. We hooked up on a little something here, guys. Ooh. This actually feels pretty good. I'm not sure what we got here. It's coming to the top. Ooh. Coming to the top, guys. Definitely coming to the top. Let's see what we got here. Kind of acting like a rat red. Shaking its head a lot, or a speckled trout. Acting like a rat red or a nice speck. Oh, it's a nice speckled trout, I think, guys. It's a real nice speckled trout. It's a real nice speckled trout from what I can tell. Yes, sir, it is. Big, beautiful speckled trout. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a pretty one there, boys. Big, beautiful speckled trout, guys. Gorgeous. Looks to be about a 17 and a half, 18 incher. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, out of nowhere too, dude. Out of nowhere. Big fat yellowmouth. That's a big, beautiful speck. Thought I was playing, baby. Ooh, hooked up, guys. Pull his drag a little bit here. Just like that. Day's not over till it's over, like I said. I think this may be a drum the way he's acting, but I was not expecting that, man. I was not expecting that. Starting to get foggy. That rain front's literally moving in. Here any minute. Yeah. Oh wait, is that sheep? Well, how about that? Got a sheep. Finish it up with a nice sheep head. Possibly. And it's a chunk sheep. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's a chunk sheep right there. Ooh. Ooh. Shoot, that's one way to finish it up, huh? Before this front lays in. That's a beautiful sheep head. What's up, guys? Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that episode. That was actually over a 2-day span of wade fishing. I tried to hit the highlights on there, caught a lot more fish than that, but I tried to stick to the ones I thought you guys would enjoy the most. But we'll have much more content coming. I actually have an episode really keen on Peyton and his growth that I'm working on now. So in that episode, you'll see a lot of content geared toward Peyton and what it means to be able to have growth as a youth fisherman, a young fisherman, and where he came from to where he is now. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be dropping that this upcoming week as well. But as far as this episode goes, man, you talk about a lot of fun. Was not expecting to have that much success right out the gate when I went out there and did some wade fishing in this area. I love the area where I'm at. I do have success, but in those couple days, the big girls were there and they were consistently there. And when that happens, man, you just got to kind of go with it, right? Not too many throwbacks. It seemed like every other speckled trout I was catching was between 17 and 20 inches. So I'm not arguing. It was a blast. You seen on the episode how many nice fish I caught, and there was much more, but like I said, I kind of picked some of the top highlights for you guys to enjoy that, and you can just hear the passion and excitement in my voice. I absolutely love it. There's nothing better than a morning with some fog. It's glass outside on the water, and the first cast you got a 19-inch speckled trout. I mean, it is just hard to beat that. It's just so much fun. And you could hear that in the episode, just pure passion coming out of me. And I apologize for some of that, but I just can't help it. It's just what comes out of me, and I absolutely love it. That's why I love doing this. I love fishing. I love all types of fishing. Being that I live on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, it's just so much fun to have the opportunity to pull up your vehicle, walk out on the beach, and catch beautiful speckled trout like that. It's just, it's just rare. With that being said, guys, I appreciate all the support. If you haven't had the opportunity, please follow, like the videos, share the videos. If there's somebody you think that would enjoy these videos, would like to watch them, or wants to learn a little bit, please share. Subscribe to the channel as well. That helps us grow. I really appreciate that. You guys know that. And we're going to continue to be straightforward. On this video, I didn't do anything special. That's what I like to let folks know. I kept it basic on this, and I'll do that sometimes. I do that often. You guys watch the videos you see. BRM popping cork, 18 to 24 inches of leader. I use a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and some live shrimp 90% of the time. When I'm going out there this time of year in the spring, early spring, especially when I know those big trout are moving up on the flats, I'll take some days where it's just strictly, I'm going out there with live bait, I'm going out there with a popping cork, and I'm going to see what I can put in the box, see what I can take home for a fish fry. Now, after I do that for a couple days, these next few trips that I want to go out, I'm going to start wade fishing. I'm going to change it up some. I want to throw more of suspending baits. I want to throw more lures and jigs, and I'll go through a mode of doing that. I love throwing the mirror lure suspended baits because it really does bring in some big, beautiful speckled trout. So the next few episodes, you'll see me kind of gear more toward throwing that type of tackle. Also mixing in my fave, my popping cork, And depending on what the fish are doing that day, I'm always flexing. You'll see that in these episodes that it's not, I'm not stuck on one thing. I'm here to help people catch fish, keep it simple, keep it pretty basic. And I'm not out just pushing one lure, pushing one thing. I just want people to enjoy the videos, enjoy their time on the water and catch fish. And I want to make it as simple as possible. Popping cork, 18, 24 inches under the popping cork with fluorocarbon leader. Tie on your choice of hook, whatever that may be. And I used some live bait. I had some bull minnows, I had some live shrimp, and I pretty much stuck with that most of the time. I did throw the occasional voodoo shrimp, occasional matrix, and I did catch on that. I'm not sure, I don't think I caught, I may have caught a couple on the episode where I was using some lures, maybe not, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, the trout are getting pretty thick. They're running up on the beaches. You can take the opportunity just to find you a spot, find you an area where you think some fish may be holding, get out there and do some casts and see if you can't pick a few up. Before I close this out, I wanted to make sure we key on a couple things if you want to have success wade fishing this time of year. And you guys hear me preach about it all the time. Before you go out, check your tide, okay? If you got a good moving tide, that means, hey, okay, that might be something I want to key on there, and we might want to go out tomorrow. Check your winds, right? Wind direction. Check the area when you get out there for bait. If you see a lot of bait in one specific area, stick to that area. Fish that area first. That's where them fish a lot of times are going to be. Where there's bait, where there's fish, right? I mean, that's pretty standard. Y'all hear me preaching about structure, but when you're wade fishing on a beach, you're not always going to have structure. So that's why I bring up the other ones, right? That's why I bring up tide, bait, winds. You know, look for those things. Also, look for sandbars when you're out there wade fishing on the beaches. If you can see some sandbar areas, those fish a lot of times will get up along the edges of those sandbars and those little deep holes and those little deep pockets, and that's where those fish will be hanging. So keep an eye out for some sandbars. If you see a little shallow spot, fish the opposite side of the shallow spot. Fish all around it. See if there's any fish hanging on those little edges of the sandbar. But yeah, continue to preach those things. You can just walk out there and sometimes have success, but you really, really elevate your chances of having success if you key on those things I'm always preaching about. Bait, tide, structure, winds. Continue to look at those things before you head out, and I guarantee your success rate will go up. Okay, guys, like I said, thanks for all the support. That's enough preaching. And you guys know what it is. Y'all got to keep casting.